Yo, what up, golfies? You already know who it is. Look, let's have a real conversation here about something that is maybe the hottest topic in golf instruction and has been for several years now, and that's shallowing the golf club. We have got to stop as a collective group trying to do all this forceful shallowing of the golf club. I don't know of a single player, and I've played at the highest of levels and worked with some of the guys at the highest of levels, that tries to get to the top and forcefully lay this club off and get the body way ahead this way. All of this stuff here is just a stuck position. In fact, arguably one of the greatest ball strikers to ever live in Tiger Woods, there's a popular video out with Tiger and Butch talking early in his career about how he has a bad habit of getting ahead of it. The club drops this way and it gets laid off and he's just stuck in that position. And then he's got to start compensating and trying to redirect the club to get it back in front of him and square it up. And that can cause a multitude of issues. So what we really want to do is have the club come down on the same plane that we took it on. In fact, one of the machines that test a lot of the equipment, you'll see that the Iron Byron does not reroute the equipment whatsoever. It takes it back on a plane and it brings it right back down on that plane. So if they're testing equipment that way without torquing the shaft or forcefully laying it off or dropping that club head, if they're testing it on a straight back, bring it back down that same line plane, why would we as players want to reroute the equipment that was tested a different way? So let's work on the things that actually matter that can really help us get better. So if you're someone who takes it over the top, typically, there are variations, but typically the reason that someone takes it over the top, or that we see the most common of, is their chest unwinds too early. It pushes the lead arm out like this. Now they're steep and they've got to reroute this way. So a great drill that we have our students do to work on that, and this is a drill that we've seen Tiger do on the range, Justin Rose has talked about it, Bryson DeChambeau's talked about it, is we'll take the club to the top and then we're going to hold the body in this position and just softly drop the arms 3 times, hitting it on the third. And what you'll see if you're using a launch monitor, which we use the iMini with Unicore, you can see that if I do that pattern where I'm not forcefully trying to lay the club off, I'm just letting the body be patient and letting the arms and club get back in front of me, you'll see that I will have a way into out path if you do that. So if you do that drill over and over again, that should help build in shallowing some of your steep plane. But we don't want to get to 3 or 4 degrees into out. Let's get close to 0. That's what Iron Byron does. So let's try to stop doing all this forceful shallowing. Let's understand the right biomechanics, the right physics principles that we're trying to do, and let's make this a lot more simple. We hope that tip helps you out. We look forward to seeing you on the links.